Have you been considering relocating to Ogden, Utah or the surrounding areas? Curious about the best neighborhoods to choose if you're looking to move to Ogden, Utah? Have you been wondering where the most coveted areas in Ogden are? You're in the right place. We've compiled a list of the top 5 neighborhoods to live in Ogden so you know exactly where you want to put roots down when making the move here to Ogden.
Hopefully, if you're relocating from another state, looking to start over, or you just want a better idea where all the hotspots are here in Ogden, this video is going to help you out. In this video, we're going to break down the top 5 most popular neighborhoods to live in here in Ogden, Utah.
If this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything about living, eating, sleeping, working, and playing in northern Utah and cities like Ogden, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market here in northern Utah.
We are Sloan and Kim Peterson with the Peterson Group, and we've been in the real estate business for 10 years, and every day we help people just like you looking to buy, sell, and invest here in northern Utah, and we absolutely love it. Whether you're looking to move here in 9 days or 90 days, just give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All the information's in the description below, so we can help you make that smooth transition to northern Utah in cities like Ogden.
Okay, you guys, so we are here in Ogden's East Bench, and it is not a surprise that it landed at number 1 on the most coveted neighborhoods in Ogden. In fact, we've done a whole vlog tour of Ogden's East Bench, which you can check out here. And the reason why people love Ogden's East Bench, not only is it a little bit more affordable than some might think, but you've also got the beautiful and quirky style homes like the one right behind me. If you like something a little bit different, something not, cookie cutter like those new builds, you will love Ogden's East Bench. It's perfect for that. Not only that, but it's super close to hiking trails. It's got its own little coffee shop, a lot of little local stores, and it's even got some crazy houses like the one across the street, which is kind of like a Miami Vice style house, right? Something you might find in Florida. Just really fun, really quirky, super fun. And that is the vibe of Ogden's East Bench, right? It's kind of like your artist, bohemian type of place. Now the average median price point here is $425, and that's awesome. But the reason why that median is a little bit lower is because there's a lot of smaller homes here in Ogden's East Bench. So you can still find the bigger homes for sure, but they're definitely gonna be on the higher end of that price point. $425, you're looking more at like maybe an 800 square foot starter home, 2-bed, 1-bath, specs in that type of area. So Ogden's East Bench can get a little bit pricey if you need more square footage or you're looking for one of those old Victorian beautiful homes. The median rent in Ogden's East Bench is $1675, which is actually higher than Weber County's average rent. But that is because here on the east side, you're typically going to be renting a home. There's very few apartments, very few townhomes. You likely will be renting a home, which is why the rent is a little bit more. Ogden's East Bench is a beautiful place. It's very unique. It's definitely one to check out if you're thinking about moving to the Ogden area. Now let's go check out our next neighborhood.
All right, so number 2 on the list is gonna be North Ogden. So North Ogden is really coveted because of its nice mountain views, and it's just really a quiet suburb on the north side of Ogden. So as you can see kind of all around us and behind me, we do have that picturesque mountain views. Right now we can kind of see the little bit of the snow starting to fall down on that. North Ogden is really kind of half new, half older, so it is developing and it's growing a little bit. So we are starting to see a lot of new construction, and really the price point ranges anywhere from $425,000 in the median price range all the way up to, 1.5, 2 million as you get into the more luxury fill. So the cool thing about North Ogden is you can actually get a very nice house, probably in the $600,000 range, that is actually luxury fill. Whereas if you're actually in Davis County, Layton, those kind of areas, even more towards Salt Lake, it's going to be obviously, 600, 500 being that baseline. So we do love North Ogden. We hike out here all the time. We actually live in North Ogden currently, and the North Ogden Divide is something that a lot of the locals like, and it has a lot of trailheads you can hike into. It's only about 5 minutes away from the city, so you're definitely really close to those trailheads. And then that's how you get to Eden as well on that back side. So, and then over into Pineview Lake or Pineview Reservoir and all that kind of stuff as well. So the medium rent in North Ogden is about $17.95, and that is a little bit higher, but that's mainly because there's not a lot of like apartment complexes in North Ogden, so you are renting more of a house. So we do see lots of townhouses and things like that. Even townhouses are renting more for the $18,000 to $2,000 range. So it is going to kind of increase a little bit, but it is very nice. It's a quiet feel out here, and a lot of people like it and would rather just commute just a little bit. Like I said, Ogden is only about 5 minutes away, so we're very close to that. And a lot of people all the way up from, just people starting families, all up to your higher end professionals are picking North Ogden as their home. All right, so that's a little bit about North Ogden. We do have other videos if you'd like to check that out, and we'll be doing a North Ogden vlog, especially about just all the details of North Ogden. So we're gonna head over on to the next area. I'll see you in just a second.
Okay guys, we are here in Washington Terrace, what locals refer to as the Terrace. And the first thing I want to talk about is the price point. So the median price point is $394,000. And as you can see, we are kind of in the more luxury part of Washington Terrace. So $394 obviously isn't going to get you a house like this neighborhood. But the median price point is a little bit lower because there's a ton of starter homes. In fact, a lot of the older homes here used to be the old military barracks, if that kind of gives you an idea about those entry-level homes. Now, median rent here is $13.75, and part of the reason for that is because it actually does have a lot of large apartments, townhomes, and rentals here in Washington Terrace. So obviously, the more you have of something, the less you charge for it. People love the Terrace because of its proximity to the highway, Highway 89, which actually takes you right into Layton Hill Air Force Base and all the way to our freeway, which takes you to Salt Lake. So the access to freeway and highway is great, which is a reason why people really love the Terrace. Another reason people love it is its proximity to commercial. So you're close to a Walmart here, you're really close to a ton of restaurants, eateries, you've got nice parks in this area. It's super quiet, very nice. It is older, so there isn't a lot of new construction here in Washington Terrace, but all of these homes are super well kept. Another reason why, besides the price point, that people love the Terrace. Now, hang on and we'll take you to the next neighborhood.
All right guys, so we are in our fourth neighborhood and it's called Shadow Valley. So this is one of Ogden's most coveted neighborhoods as far as luxury goes. So there's no rentals in this neighborhood. This is only a move up or luxury type of area. They're huge houses, usually about at least 3,500 square feet. There are some little, like littler houses, but they still are gonna be on your bigger lots. There's huge, great views that are overlooking the valley. You do have, you know, that higher terrace views of most of it. And we do have the Wasatch Front Mountain just right in the back of us. So it really has a beautiful feel to it. There's a lot of green areas. They have like, not only necessarily HOAs, but no one really fences their yards in Shadow Valley. And so it's just kind of open space, which makes it feel, you know, just a lot bigger. The average house over here is going for probably around $700,000. They do reach up all the way to about $3 million. And some of these houses are huge, just like European, just massive custom type homes. The area kind of has more of your more professional type people living here. And then kind of, I would say the average, there's some families as well, but I think the average is more empty nester or a little bit older with like older children going to college or high school. We are only about maybe 5 minutes from the Weber State University. So we're very close to, you know, the university there. There are a lot of professors and things like that, or people like that live out here as well. All right, so Shadow Valley doesn't have really any commercial in it, so there's not gonna be any restaurants or gas stations or anything like that. So your conveniences are a little bit further away, but we are really just in a suburb on, you know, the east side, the high east side of Ogden City. So really you're only about 5 minutes away to Harrison Boulevard, which is where a lot of that restaurants and shoppings and all that kind of stuff's gonna be. So just know that you are a little bit out here, but you know, nothing that's gonna be too far away. And we're gonna go ahead and cruise over to the next one. We'll see you there.
You guys, we are here in South Ogden. This is the final neighborhood we're going to be showing you here on our tour of Ogden neighborhoods. Now this is just across the highway from Washington Terrace, so it's actually quite similar in price point, even though the houses get way more luxury on this side. So the median price point here is $401,000 and your median rent is just under $1,400. Again, the rents are more affordable on this side of town simply because there are more rentals. There's more apartment buildings, more townhouses, and more things that are available for rent that aren't just single family homes. So again, like I said, the median price point is $401,000 and everybody loves this area for the same reasons that they loved Washington Terrace. Easy access to the highway, easy access to the freeway. Great if you work at Hill Air Force Base or if you have to commute to Salt Lake to work. This is a beautiful area. You can find tons of luxury homes. Again, all a little bit older, so more affordable. You've got bigger, nicer homes, kind of in that $800,000 price point, which is great because the same home in North Ogden or even, you know, towards Salt Lake would run you $1 million or higher. So this is a wonderful area if you are looking to move to Ogden. While there is a big community of starter homes in this area and townhomes, like I said, a lot of this area, kind of the more luxury, is kind of that move up professional feel. You've got a lot of families in South Ogden. There's lots of parks here, great schools. So really, it's kind of a mixed community that's kind of available for everybody, which is another reason why people love South Ogden. All right, so that does it for our tour of Ogden homes. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. Well friends, there you have it. Those are your top 5 coveted neighborhoods here in Ogden, Utah.
If you're curious and have more questions about any of these areas or any other areas in Ogden, reach out to us. We always love to interact with you guys.
We hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Picking where you'll call home is an important decision, and we would love to help you make that smooth transition here to Utah and cities like Ogden. So if you're looking to purchase in the northern Utah area, we would love to help you out. Give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. And until next time, we're keeping it real. Estate.